Here we are, episode 8 of this After the End Let's Play. We have, in the past, united, not necessarily united, but reformed the Rust Cultist faith. We are now in the midst of a schism as we try to convert the local populace from the old cultist ways to the new, reformed, and organized cultist ways. In my realm, only the capital is following the true Rust Cultist path. The rest we will need to convert. But since we have accomplished a goal that I've been reaching towards, we need a new goal. But before I get into that, I think this is maybe the best opportunity to just zoom out and get a whole sense of the world before we zoom back in to see what's going on in Niagara. So I'm not going to unpause, we're just going to look at some stuff. Alright? Alright. So, our first enemy, really, is the Ontarian Empire. They are powerful, they have conquered upstate New York, and they have fully converted it to their high church religion. Our best ally in that regard is the Kingdom of Gotham, who is very powerful and has in the past defeated the Ontarian Empire. I did not notice, maybe I've noticed in the past, but it's actually been a few weeks since I've recorded an episode. The Ontarian Empire also holds New Brunswick up here, which makes them even larger and potentially allows them to rally even more troops, making them even more powerful than I had first thought. Nevertheless, we seem to have had successes against the Ontarian Empire in the past, and I think a good thing I should do is to continue trying to break up this powerful neighbor over yonder. And I would do that by going along the Erie Canal until Gotham and I just split upstate New York. It would be cool to have the Finger Lakes and Cayuga, and of course East Saskatchewan. Susquehanna. Okay, see, Europeans and other peoples around the world, Americans can't even pronounce, like, their own things. Like, obviously that's a Native American specific, naming convention, but still. It's not just everything else. We can't pronounce everything here. It's too much. Too much. The Holy Columbian Confederacy seems to be collapsing. We have a big chunk of Cuba in the middle of it, here in Alabama. Or is that, well, I guess it's like the Alabama-Georgia border region, really. And Florida is an independent nation, although it is having a huge revolt of its own. I also noticed loading in, Florida has this chunk over here in Belize and, would that be Mexico? You know, the Central America, Mexican border region. Stretching onto the Yucatan, I guess. And Cuba looks like a powerful state. The successor state, of course, to the Caribbean Empire, which continues to flounder and probably will never be able to be put back together again. Maybe the most concerning thing is this Nartano Empire here, which is big, and I don't know if there's a decision to form Mexico or not, but it looks to me they're pretty close to being able to just call themselves the Mexican Empire. Oddly enough, they've been pushing into Louisiana and Texas. I'm not sure what they hope to get out of that. The Empire of Mexico doesn't seem to be... I guess the Empire of Mexico is a thing. So why aren't they calling themselves the Empire of Mexico? Is this a titular thing? They have a cowboy hat? Okay, yeah, so I'm sure that has to be a title of something. Blessing of the Atom. What does that mean? Characters receive Does he have cancer then? Oh man, I'm gonna have to play a separate game as these atomicists, and see where that train goes. Over in California, it looks like the Valley has conquered most of California. They might be able to crown themselves the emperors of California at some point. However, they are challenged by the North with the Empire of Cascadia, which that is a cool looking... The Native American imperial, like, emblem, I guess, surrounding their actual emblem. Looks pretty cool. So yeah, I think that is the world. Over in the Rust Belt area, we have the Kingdom of Appalachia is pretty large. Seems to be, I would imagine, unstable. They are being invaded, it seems, by whoever this is. Just some random duke in the Colombian Confederacy, who seems to be doing pretty well for himself. It's nice to know that the Rust Colt has influence all the way down here, all the way across the land, although I don't think we'll be able to really keep it all. And it may be advantageous to me to conquer their parts of Pennsylvania and Ohio. Meanwhile, it would also be a good idea for me to conquer the rest of Ohio or Michigan to really just get more control over the Great Lakes region in general. Although I do very much want to destroy the Ontarian Empire, I can do two things at once. No, I can't. I don't have a big enough army for that. And I don't really see anything else going on. South America looks like this. I don't have much to say other than this seems to be a pretty big country, I suppose, for the region. I guess they could form the Guatemalan Empire or the Grand Colombian Empire. We'll see. Probably neither. They'll probably get huge and collapse. And, but yeah, that brings us back to us, here, Niagara, the Golden Land, or really, more like the Rusty Lands, because of all the rust, it's a problem. Not really, though, because we worship it. So, as in tradition, the first thing I will do on this new episode is to assign someone to this station. Because it keeps giving me the stations, and even though I can't, it's a wrong holding type for me. I am a banker. I am the high fabricator. I am the head of this religion. Do I get to do anything as the head of the religion? It doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I could call a crusade against, the evils of the Ontarian Empire. A great holy war, yes. That is what we could do. For Hudsonia, we could take the entirety of, upstate New York. Or Ontario, for that matter. If I wanted to dislodge the Ontarian Empire from their homelands, that would be a thing we could potentially do. I don't know if Gotham would get involved in such a war, nor do I think that is probably not the best option for us at this very moment. Although since reforming, we do get a holy order of 3,500 men, and the Buffalo Bills are an extra 1,400, specializing in heavy infantry. They're on contract, though. Oh, that's why the Duke is going so well. It's because our men are, the Buffalo Bills are laying a path of destruction through Appalachia. That's why. Go Bills, I guess. Anyway, back to business. Back to the business at hand. We need to give someone the station. He is a close member, son of my dynasty. I guess he's a distant son, so I'll just give him the station. For now. That will, make that thing go away. We have open council positions. This is for the religious one. This is going to be important because we need to be converting people, which he seems more than capable of doing. Polytheize in Chautauqua County. Meanwhile, everyone else, I'm not sure. Let's improve our diplomatic relations with someone. I don't know. Appalachia might be on their way out, but they're not done yet, I don't think. They could, get back from this. They're not a super weak state, although I'm not, who is the king here? Where are you? Okay, you're all the way out there for some reason. Not exactly what I wanted. This is what I want. Your capital here is in Columbus, which used to be a part, if I'm not mistaken, of the Kingdom of Niagara. I guess this guy did very well for himself. His name is the Glorious. Good for him. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just improve relations with you, I guess. Although, actually, this is an adventurer threat. He's going to try and invade me. So definitely don't want to do anything drastic militarily until that is done. He is going to arrive here. Nice of him to tell me when he's going to invade. On the 26th of July, 2743. So yeah, we'll wait a bit. We do have a big stockpile of money. We are building there. We can build a shipyard. I mean, no reason not to build fortifications, I suppose. What are my direct... Those are my direct vassals. So yeah, this is the Kingdom of Niagara proper, I guess. I own all this land, all the way up and down. I personally control most of Lake Erie. Now that's an eerie thought. So Erie, let's build a barracks in Ashtabula. Can't build anything. On the Upper Allegheny, we can build a keep. In Brent, we can build a militia training ground. And in Elgin, we can build a barracks. We could also maybe, I don't know, what else? Is there anything we can do in terms of decisioning? Could stop banking. We could hold a feast. Let's do that. Let's invite all the nobles together. Let's feast, celebrating our victory during the Rust Cultist Reformation. That would be good. And here we go. So yeah. Mercenary, I guess could just add more to... No, I can't add more to them while they are out and about. I do have a trade post here. And a hospital, actually. I can build a sick house. Which brings me down a bit. And as for the trade post, increase our trade value, increase our tax income, and make a garrison, which would increase the fort level and the garrison size by 100. I think what I really want, though, is more tax income, honestly. More money. And then I'll chill out for a bit in case we need mercenaries at some point. I could imprison these people. They are plotting. Although I don't think I care about these plots, so I'm going to ignore them. I'm going to ignore that the vassals have been raised for too long. And of course I can press claims, though not that I actually want to. So yeah, unpause, and we'll see how it goes. We will lose 10 gold for these jongleurs, or at the castle. They looked a bit ragged, but their performance entertained the whole castle. Sure. The conjurer produced a rabbit from a hat. They made a handkerchief change color from brown to red, and then he simply vanished from the room, only to knock on the door and open it a few seconds later. You must perform at my feast. The best part about preparing a feast is deciding what foodstuff to serve. I must purchase venison. I will spend enough on food to satisfy everyone's hunger. Yeah. Everyone is going to eat. Okay. He's not coming. He's not coming. He's not coming. Is that all my vassals? All my vassals are against the High Fabricator. This is going to be a lonely feast. Yeah. At least I've gained some prestige. Okay, someone went. There are people here. This guy got too drunk. Yeah. My guests are getting increased opinion. Got more prestige because of how zealous I am. And I inherit another station. Let's see here. Can you have that station? Looks like you can. Court chaplain is dead, as they often do, still without completing any of the objectives that were set about for them. Okay. Wonder if I should just raise my army before they get here. Yep, that looks good. We have good leaderships. Well, okay leadership. Great leadership is in the 20s. So did that adventurer just not, come by? Alrighty. Fine by me. Are the Buffalo Bills still out? Yes. Well, Ohio is a mess. He is an old Rust cultist. He's refusing to adapt to our new times. So I could war on him to get all of Ohio. Which may be an easy way to just get that done. What about Mishania? Nope, he's a good boy. He converted to the true path. The rest of Michigan, however, they're Norse pagans. That's not at all the path of the Rust. Although, I do have to check. This guy is my ally, correct? Yes, he is allied with me, the High Fabricator. And I am allied with all these people, I guess. King of Gotham, King of Columbia. And him, who is... Yes, I'm allied with Appalachia, I guess. Already am. And of course, other Rust cultist peoples may be interested in joining. And what's the worst that can happen? You know, we lose? Like, so be it. Let us first start the great liberation of Hudsonia. No, we can't do that. Okay. One of the following must be true. Okay, I guess the pagan Great Holy War era has not begun. So I guess I can't do that right this moment. But I do have a de jure claim on Genesee. Why will allies not be joining my side? Is it because Gotham has a truce with them, perhaps? It doesn't seem that way. Maybe I don't actually have the alliance I thought I did. Form alliance, they'll accept. Good. And what of you, Appalachians? Form alliance? No. Okay. Sure. That's fair. No, it's not. Shania, you probably hate me, actually. Oh, well. So yes, maybe now the people of Gotham will come to my aid. And the great... No Great Holy Wars. Cannot do an invasion of Hudsonia, because I do not have piety of 1,000. I have piety of 69. Could make it a holy war, which would potentially increase our, Yeah, there's only one person of the High Church faith, so I don't really have to worry about other people coming in, and that would increase our, piety, and, well, it won't increase our piety, it would cost 100 piety, so I can't do that, actually. So yeah, just de jure claim on Genesee. And we're gonna Genesee what's gonna happen. One final check. Our military is good. Okay. They're already at war with a few people. So yeah, de jure claim on Genesee. We are finally going to press it. We are at war. Summoning all the peoples. King of Gotham should answer. And I get 20 gold. He will, of course, join the war. And she becomes my granddaughter, is a dutiful cleric. Becoming just. Sure. Alright. Occupy Genesee. And wait for... is Detroit still a republic then? Yes, they are. The depraved. They're a republic under, within my kingdom. So yeah, let's go up to Gore, and then take Toronto. That should increase our war score mightily. Gain 100 piety. For a long while now, you have not felt the presence of Father Ford in your thoughts. You're starting to wonder whether there really is any truth in the Book of Rust. If perhaps it is just an old book written by clever liars. We wrote that book. It is not an old book, it is a very new book. The blasphemous feelings will soon pass. I will gain 100 piety. Father Ford is I'm not losing the zealous trait. That doesn't make sense for me. It'd be kind of a cool story, I suppose, in some respects, that the first High Fabricator doubts his faith. But, not what we're actually going for here. War is hell. And... I do like having heavy infantry. Maybe we should wait for more military organization, though. Meanwhile, that's not even the thing they want us to upgrade right now, which would be improved keeps, maybe? Give us increased city fortifications, but it would not give us more keeps. And Barracks 4 and Training Grounds 2 seems like what we'd actually want. I would think. I can build libraries? I don't know what all that is. Expanding the sick house. Nah. We will do castle infrastructure to get more barracks. Now I have a wrong holding type. In my court, let's see. You are a station master. You get a new station mastery over here in the Upper Allegheny. Alright, finally. The true Ontario Army is there. We are about to face battle. Emperor Grey of the Ottoman Empire will get a bonus for the hills, but we outnumber him 2-1. I believe we will have victory, although I am maimed and severely injured. I am now the one-legged high fabricator. And I died. Jeez. Died at 53, died of cancer. Okay, I didn't die of, like, my wounds. Daniel is with the machine spirits now. Tycoon Zachary, having mastered many skills, is sure to be admired by his subjects. Yeah, I'm okay. I've got good stats, I suppose. I'm actually better at warfare. I will carry on the family business of being a banker. And I will get on that battlefield if I can. Let's take Genesee back. Of course, now I need a new chancellor. Sure, he seems like a fine chancellor. And I would like to move these guys up to Toronto. I have wrong holding types, the Enterprise. Why can't I have this? Okay, that's a church. This is the barony. That's what I actually want. So, I will give that to the Chief Diviner. Let's see. No, it's the Enterprise of Astopola. Why would I give him the entire Enterprise? I mean, that's what it says the wrong holding type is. I don't know why that would be so. But, yeah, I guess that's his now, despite the fact that I have the barony there. And I guess that's the really important thing. I should pick an ambition. My ambition is to groom an heir. How old is she? She's 42. My current heir is my son, Prince Daniel of Niagara, so I do have children. I have to make sure he stays alive, I suppose. Nothing I can really do about that, though. He will learn pride. And I myself will learn more in the arts of warfare. Nathan von Lompton Shore's proposal that we send more troops, making them bigger mercenary band. Captain of the Buffalo Bills. I will accept that proposal. See, the foul old Rust cultist heresy is spreading like wildfire in Monongalia. As the head of the true Rust cultist faith, I must take action, open a dialogue with heretics. Because my high learning skill, I will lose 50 gold though. Guess I'll just head this way. I will send the vassal levies home. You can learn that. It can be better at learning. I will set my crown focus in Buffalo, because that is the capital. I can imprison that guy. I don't know why. Intrigue, known plots. Yeah, I don't care. And my demons is too big, but I think it won't always be too big. And I should look at the laws, really. Cannot increase centralization until... Why? Are we still tribal? No, can't be. We are feudal. Yes. So... I could revoke titles on religious ground, so why can't I do that? Legalism is greater than or equal to 3, which our legalism is at 2, so that's why. And to change that, we will need 300. It'll be a while before we can do that. So we're going to hold off on that for now, but actually, I don't know, it'll probably be, can probably get more out of our nobility. So the minimum levy goes up, but the maximum levy goes down? Sure. Can't change any realm laws for a while. My council technically has no power. Crusade for Upland, His Holiness. As my brother-in-law, he's the king of Appalachia. We need to fight the Ontarians down here in Genesee. They have moved out, though. Who knows where they are? Guess I'll just, the strategy is now just occupy random places until, the army shows up and I can fight them decisively. She will heritage. No specific traits are associated with this focus. She'll go with faith then. Let's see. To the heroic high fabricator Zachary, may you live in harmony and contentment. We surrender under these terms. Count Thomp, high fabricator Zachary Liege. That count Thomp. Alright, sure. Accept. And like that, I now have Genesee, which is de jure of the actual count or duchy of Niagara. So that's fun that we actually have all of that now. And I can revoke the title. No one will be mad at me. And he will leave my realm. So, I would like to just have all of Niagara, so I should get rid of something that I don't need anymore. Which in my mind, I suppose, is Elgin and Brant. I will give those up to new people. I'll invite nobles to the court. He's perfectly fine. He will have the enterprise of Elgin. Excellent. And I'll keep Brant for now. And I can go on a salvage expedition. Sure, I'll go there. Consult the tech priests. And I can hold a grand tournament. Lose 200 gold. Sure. Actually cool having a guy who has many talents, so to speak, and I can have all these extra options. I can just try to keep a low profile. We can fight our way through. Actually, we probably can't because I didn't hire any guards, and the game just crashed. Alright, I'm back. The game crashed, and it looks like I'm back here, the 4th of January, 2747. I didn't really do a whole lot, so I'll just send this army back. Okay, so I'm just doing all this again, sure. I will recruit a noble. It will be he who gets the enterprise of Elgin. And is that a duchy that I could hand out, maybe? I don't know if I should do that. I don't know, I feel like it makes some sense, actually, now thinking on it, to have like a duchy in this area for no other reason than because, well, in reality, I'm not exceeding my vassal limit, so I might as well just have more counts. Invite noble. Grant landed title. You get the enterprise of Brant. Congratulations. Now, why aren't these provinces getting converted? Point a steward, but you, chief diviner, you are of the Rust Cultist Pagan Reformed. So why are you not effectively proselytizing? I do not know. Of course, I inherit a station, as you do. Can make it training grounds in Buffalo. I guess I could do some stuff in Genesee and Warsaw. Now, however, I said at the beginning of the game that I used to live somewhere along this river in this area. I definitely, my actual home up in the north is somewhere over here, and now it is fully in my territory. Because I think Salamanca is actually on where these three borders meet. So yeah, that's fun. So yeah. So yeah. Get that wrong holding issue sorted out. Sibling. You can have Station of Batavia. When you die, I'll inherit it and have to give it to someone else all over again. The council is discontent, but they usually are. And I can try going on a salvage expedition and holding that grand tournament. Province is unacceptable. They follow, yes, I will go there. I'll assemble a band of mercenaries. I'll consult the tech priests. I'll be a better organizer. And I'll just set out with my men. Make him disappear. Try to keep a low profile. And we must avoid bloodshed. Yeah, at least I found something. Hawk these trinkets. I know of another site. Okay, my salvage expedition continues. So I guess the higher religious skill I have, I guess maybe the better chances of finding something good. Okay, so I can set up a post office? Yeah, it's a good idea. They're building the training grounds. A leper colony. Disease resistance 10%. Sure. 422 gold. I don't want any disease in Buffalo, where I live. So there's a plot to kill Daniel, my heir. Can I send him into hiding? Since he is my only heir, can I take concubines? I feel like I should be able to. I think I've talked about that before. Does my brother-in-law have any concubines he can give me? I don't think so. Can I don't think I can just find someone. Spend 40 gold just on one. Spend 40 gold just to check it out. Take concubine. Yep, sure. Excellent. I have that now. So that I can potentially get more heirs. That'll be good. I don't have any more succession laws, so it's just the most powerful son succeeds, which I guess is fine. This pleases me, charismatic negotiator. And I lose a bunch of money as a banker. So Gotham has taken most of Daicheri land, which a commenter actually told me about meant the Amish, which makes sense because the Amish live. I mean, I'm sure the Amish live all over the country in some form, but like, you know, it makes sense like that the Amish would be a faction, even though for whatever reason, when I imagine a post-apocalyptic upstate New York and Pennsylvania area, you know, this region, I don't imagine the Amish being a faction. Although I guess it makes sense because if all the technology is down, then like the Amish are, and even, you know, they've been doing it for years, they'd be probably a powerful player in the post-apocalyptic scene, since they already have the skilled craftsmen and such. So let's see if I can war on these guys right now. A holy war for something. Upper Ohio. Not really what I want. West Sylvania is probably what I actually want to get the most out of it. To increase my holdings. Actually, probably don't need the vassals raised. And I should reaffirm my alliances with Gotham. They are very crucial to success. Not that I'm going to call them into this war now, but I do need to maintain all that. Form alliance, they'll accept. Good. Like, I could call them into the war. Sure. Why not? Can't do any of my banking, though, because I'm always evading stuff. Alright, cool. I have a new potential heir. His name is Irwin. That's a good name. The heretics will burn. Oh my goodness. Yeah, burn him. What is this heretic doing? I mean, that's not the heretic. Who is the heretic? My wife? No, we are not burning my wife. Although she will not, I will imprison her, though. No, I won't. Using this option is viewed as tyrannical. She's just old cultist. She's not even... She just doesn't agree with the new ways, which is a problem. Go see if I can chase this, the army of Ohio down. He will become ambitious. Prince Georges of Quebec has defaulted on his debt, putting a portion of your loans at risk. I can wage a punitive debt war against the prince. I don't really feel very inclined to do that right now. They'll accept peace. We surrender. I get piety and all sorts of stuff. I get what I want. And am considered threatening. Of course, they still have a whole bunch of stuff here. Because it doesn't change the political makeup of the land. I don't get to just redistribute everything. It's being led by a reformed cultist, which is good. So next time I need to take that out so that I can have the entire duchy of well, it won't be the entire duchy, it'll be the northern part of it, the part where I don't have to destroy Gotham for it. And I do have to chill out with the whole warfare thing for a little bit at least. But I can go on a salvage expedition. I'll just get everything, because I can. Why not? I'm rich. Make him disappear. I arrange for safe passage. And let's try and find more stuff. I planned for the risk. So yeah, I found something. Not really much of anything, I guess. Found scraps of old world artifacts, but none of them are especially well preserved. Keep the salvage. I will donate it and gain 10 piety. You are not a malcontent, and you can do whatever. The men's improved. Smugglers enter. Research more economy tech. You need to polytheize. Why are you not doing it? Buffalo does prosper. That's good too. No societies. And I'll just start reading. I'll become a falconer. So I have a truce with them. Or do I not? Yes, I do. Until 2755. Although I do not believe I have a truce with the Ontarian Empire. I can still not declare holy wars. Do not have enough piety for any sort of big invasion. But maybe holy war for the Finger Lakes, perhaps. Cannot do that either because of a recent holy war. Okay, that's fine too. We will just wait. What are the Buffalo Bills up to? I can get a professional military. Oh, wow, she's a good priest person. Anyway, pikemen. Let's get these guys. And then some heavy infantry. Some archers and heavy infantry. Yeah. And that will be our professional military. They'll be standing. So I'll always have that extra little bit. Still to not increase legalism. We'll threaten him. Good. What happened here? How? Wait, what? Why are you outside of my my territory? Why did that get lost? I can't do a I guess I can do a subjugation of the Kingdom of Alleghania. I need 500 piety. Might as well wait for the invasion. Whatever. Just make me mad. Get a physician, I guess. I'll recruit a counselor or a marshal, I guess. We'll research military tech. Yep, that all looks good. What is this? Out of betrothal between my daughter. Sure, why not? What about my actual heir? He's been in hiding for too long. I'll probably take him out. And then maybe arrange a betrothal with someone in Gotham. Plenty of children here. Arrange betrothal to Daniel. They will say no because of political concerns. Okay, what about your farther daughters? Not so high up the succession, maybe. Nope, none of that. Okay, well, do you have any siblings? You do. Him. And she's 23. It's too old for my 11-year-old. Wrong holding type. The station. Okay. You get to be station master. Oh no, that makes him the most powerful one. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Wrath of the... Okay, here we go. In response to the new era of Crusades, the great High Fabricator Zachary has informed all Rust Cultist tech priests of his plans for a magnificent Rust Cultist pagan response. In fact, all pagan heads of religion may now declare holy wars. This could be the beginning of unprecedented heathen aggression. Alright, the age of the Great Holy War has begun. Ontario is at war. We have almost our maximum troops amount. And I can just do this. And Gotham will come with me on that adventure. So I think I'll end this episode here. And we will fight Ontario and gain upstate New York in the next episode. Won't that be fun, guys? Come on. So stay tuned to the Andar Nation, where we're gonna conquer some stuff. Bye.